If you haven't heard about Anchor, it is the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. Lawful Stupid just jumped over. First of all, it's free, and we love that. Secondly, there's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer, wherever you're at, all on the go. Anchor will also distribute your podcast for you. There are a lot of other vendors out there, a lot of platforms that they will make sure your podcast gets to. So it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. And you can make money from your podcast with zero minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast all in one place. So download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started.
Hey there, listener. Welcome to episode 7 of Lawful Stupid. We want to wish you a happy new year and just say thanks for listening. And we really hope you enjoy this episode as they stumble into this home with a talking door. As if on cue, your senses begin to register just how hot it is in the room. Those of you with dark vision can see small dwarf-sized mechanical machines in the middle of the room. 4 crudely walking mechanical contraptions walking in circles, each stuttering wildly as they did so. The back wall reveals a staircase leading up. To the east of it, a door. On the eastern wall, 2 doors, and the western wall, 2 doors.
I'll go upstairs.
Does anybody else want to do anything?
Upstairs.
We go upstairs, but I also just want to point out that as a tiefling, I'm very comfortable in this heat.
That's totally fine.
Like as a little nugget, like I always wear this big coat because I'm always so cold because I'm a tiefling and we're very hot-blooded.
No.
And I want to point out, because I'm always in a forge, I'm also very comfortable in this heat.
Okay.
And I also want to point out
that
Rowan is just a very hot, sensual individual. Is very comfortable in this heat.
So as you guys walk by these mechanical contraptions, you pay them 0 heed because you're going straight towards the staircase. You're gonna get attacked. And so marching orders, that means it's Atlas first. Let me pull up their little stat block. And 15 to hit.
Yes.
Your AC is 14 or less,
What?
and you call yourself a barbarian.
That's pretty low. You're going to take 7 piercing damage. So as you walk by, one of these dwarf-sized things reaches out like its broken, disheveled arm and stabs you with a blade. Boys, it's time to roll initiative.
Ouch.
Oh my gosh.
I was just surprised that you just walked by them, but you know.
You didn't make him sound. You make it sound like they were clocks or like ugly clocks or something. So I thought of like, all right,
Like some
tinker.
wind-up toys.
Yeah.
Your boy Christoph rolled 12.
Atlas 16.
Rowan 5.
It's like all of you hate me. Atlas was last time, so I don't have to change that one. He had 16 last time. Alright. I'm gonna roll for my little mechanical guys. Let me look at this. Oh, he has 0 dex.
You're very, very, very flexible, very, dexterous mechanical men. They just do the robot.
Dance if you want to. You will leave your friends
Leave your
behind.
friends behind.
But if you don't dance, and you
Domo
don't wanna dance,
arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. I'm just trying to fill in the fucking.
Just dance.
I mean, I can always edit that out. Like in the last one, I edited out like small moments where we were doing math and shit.
I prefer Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
No, you do your thing. That's fine. Okay, so first up is going to be one of the mechanical things, which I will tell you what they're called after the fight. Should you survive? So one of the first ones turns point blank to Devin, which is the or Atlas, which is the first thing that walks in, and instead of reaching out with a broken, disheveled arm, it's about 10 feet away.
Did you say disheveled?
Disheveled.
Did you say robot arms?
So it pulls up an arm, and from it fires a cannonball at you. A small cannonball, but it's a propelled weapon.
A fist-sized cannonball.
I mean smaller.
A finger-sized cannonball.
I'm assuming a 21 hits.
Oh my gosh, am I ever gonna not get hit?
Well,
No.
Your rolls are
you're
real
in the
good today.
front. They have not been actually.
Have an AC higher than 14.
That's true. Not an 18 would have helped the 21. You take 7 bludgeoning damage.
It's not great.
It's not great. So the one standing next to it also has the weird arm, and as it sees its friend hit you, it finds that victorious and takes a shot at next in line, which is Rowan or Kristoff. Who was second? Rowan?
It would be
Okay,
me.
so he's going to take a shot at you with his blunderbuss-like arm. I'm going to assume a 24 hits.
You got blunder busted.
You're going to take 5 bludgeoning damage. So, almost like old school musket, wall of power. One fires and the second fires in tandem as you guys walk by, and you both take this metal bearing, thick baseball-sized metal bearing ball to your chest. Next in the rotation is gonna be Atlas. So to paint the fight for you, Atlas, you have the one right in front of, and I assume you're walking a line because that's how. You have one in front of you that stabs you. The other one's 10 feet behind those, side by side, and then in between those two, almost like in a line because they're robots, is the other robot that has not acted yet.
All right, go ahead and pop rage mode. Pissed off, makes me very angry. And I'm gonna attack that one that stabbed me. That's right next to me.
Okay.
That's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
And then, okay, where's my D12? A D12. Sweet, that's 11. Plus 3 is 14. Plus 2 is 16.
You bring your great axe down and just crush it like can style, and it just
And then I
stops
say,
moving.
Crushed it. And I'm done.
That's a gimme.
Yep. And so the one that was in the center that just watched something else get crushed, it waddles up to you.
It shovels up to you.
Yeah, it shovels up to you. It waddles up to you, and it's going to take an attack against you.
Great.
Which apparently you have super low AC, so that's fine. Ooh, I don't know, 14?
I win, right?
No,
Defender wins on ties.
no, that's not how AC works.
Oh, defender wins.
You have to.
You have to.
Your AC is what they have to hit.
You hit me.
So he's going to deliver some alloys, far less since you're in rage mode. He's going to do. I'm just gonna give you full damage and you can half.
Okay.
He's gonna do 8. No, sorry, 7.
So you're rounding up or rounding down?
You,
when do
you
that?
round down.
Round down.
Yeah. So you'll take 3. And then next is Crystal.
I'm going to. I'm assuming I'm not. Am I threatened by anything right now?
Threatened in the sense that
Am I in a threatened space?
no, because you don't have anybody near you.
I'm gonna pull up my light crossbow and pop the guy who is adjacent within 5 feet of Devin.
Oh, you were looking for disadvantage on your range attack?
Yeah.
That's only when somebody's within attack of opportunity range. 5 feet
Yeah.
within you,
Yeah.
Oh, unless they have reach.
And then the attack is gonna be 17 plus 320.
That hits.
And 5 and 6, 11 damage.
So you take this crossbow bolt and it hits dead center in this knife-wielding contraption, and it begins to shake violently, but it's still standing, even though it's got a bolt sticking out of the chest of it.
And then I will use my movement speed to move as far back as I can.
And get away.
That sounds like a plan. And then next up is Rowan.
I want to ready an action
Okay.
to block the next attack with the loot. And I want to call out, unless you want this fucking Lute of Wynn destroyed, you'll call off your 10 cans.
Okay. We'll do that. So next up is going to be the ranged mechanical gizmos again.
Yep.
And the first one's going to shoot Devin. If you want to roll a dexterity check to try and be fast enough to step in front of Devin and use the loot as a shield,
Okay.
you can do that.
It's a 19. Well, not a saving throw. So
Yeah, it's not
it
a
is
saving throw.
only a 16.
Yeah. I'm gonna say like you do that in the sense that like you make it harder for the guy to hit. But that's not fast enough to like step in front of the attack and still block it. But I'm gonna give Devin 1 AC for their creativeness for this first attack. So you'll have an extra AC, which doesn't matter. That's gonna be a 19. I assume you take owies.
Yep.
Alright. And you're gonna take 4 piercing or bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then the second guy is gonna volley on you again.
I'm still alive, but I'm
I'll
barely
roll another D20.
breathing.
That one's on the floor. This one's gonna miss. So the first shot, Rowan like leaps in front of you to like block it, but he's like too early, and then so you take the baseball shot to the chest, and so you kind of like stagger backwards, and the second one goes wide, and in fact, Rowan, you kind of like do this like oh shit, because it like comes your direction. And that's gonna be Atlas's turn next.
Great. Smash Town. Nearest one to me. Don't care what it is.
So you can move 10 feet forward to go smash.
Gonna do
one.
that. Gonna
Okay.
move forward and just destroy.
Okay.
22. 8, 9, 21. Yep, 22.
Cool. Roll damage.
Alright. Not great. So 2 plus 3
Oh,
plus
I
2,
apologize.
2,
I
5,
super
7.
apologize. You keep your damage because I'm not gonna take that good roll away from you. There was a guy in front of you still that hadn't been killed. The knife wielding guy.
Well, now, he's like on his last.
Yeah.
Like, kill him. He's got
Yeah,
7.
he's dead. You so you bring your axe down and just cut through all this metal, and he just drops and dies. Next.
And I say, I could use some heals, my dudes. Except I say, I could use some healing.
Great, no response. Kristoff.
I don't know any healing spells. I cast Frostbite on the remaining enemy.
There's 2 left. There's still 2 ranged guys.
Oh, there was 4 of them?
Yeah, there was 4. Yep.
Well, I cast Frostbite on them anyway.
Okay.
One of them. Don't care which. They're both uninjured, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Pick one.
Okay. Constitution check, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't think an 8 clears that.
It does not. So take
actually,
damage.
hold on. Does a 12?
No. So it's 4 damage and disadvantage on his next attack.
Okay. So he's gonna take 4 damage. So you weave this magical spell, and frost freezes up on all these like mechanical parts. It's still shaking wildly like it was already doing, but now just slower. Rowan, what do you want to do, bud?
Well, since whoever owns this fucking place does not care about the loot, I will produce my rapier and
then first produce my pistol. I then produce my rapier.
Yeah, it's whiskey in the jarro. I want to attack the closest one.
Okay, you can move up 10 feet to get.
Yeah.
All right.
It's 15.
That super hits.
Yes. And it is 9 damage.
Yeah, that's the exact amount of HP it had. So you like run up, and it's moving too slow because it's frozen, and you just stab it straight in the chest, and you hear a, and it just kind of like stops moving entirely.
Huzzah! And then bonus action healing word on our poor little punching bag.
Yeah, sure. What's the word? What word do you give him?
Honor.
No. Steadfast.
There you go.
It's a 7 again.
Nice.
Or
It would
something.
be funny if his word was I feel so much better. Okay.
Good.
So it's gonna be the ranged guy's turn, the remaining robot, and with Rowan being in his face, he's gonna take a shot at him. 14? No, 13.
13 does not.
Okay, so you stab his one guy and turn to him, and in all of its mechanical glory, it kind of like stutters a little bit as it shoots, and you kind of watch as it shoots the wall. Atlas, your turn.
Oh glory! Run up and attack this thing immediately.
You do your thing.
I'm gonna use reckless attack.
Okay, you
Thank
have advantage.
goodness. 14.
That hits.
Oh gosh, did not think that was gonna work. All right. That's a 4, 7. That's a 9 total damage.
So you run up with no regard for your safety, face first towards this fight, and you bring your axe like chest height against this robot and put a big gash in its circuitry, or not circuitry, but its gizmos and gears and cogs, and it's like smoldering and like shaking.
Malfunction.
Yeah, it's not great. It looks worse for wear. Next up is Kristoff.
Let me put out those flames for you, Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost?
Okay. Yeah, Ray of Frost. That's 16 plus 4.
That
20.
hits. Yep.
That is 7 damage.
It freezes. So you spit out a Ray of Frost, and it's so effective that it freezes in place, and the robot falls over. And you all collect the Prince's sum of
Level 3.
200
gizmos.
experience.
200 experience. That is level 3.
Huzzah!
Remaining one. Doodle doo 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 doo.
The podcast was great. Then they all started like imitating the Final Fantasy music. It was great up until
That's
I
what
was
I was doing
I was really enjoying it until I listened to the Taz soundtrack like a madman.
Okay, so you guys cleared out those robots, and so you're still on the first floor, and you have several doors, and you certainly have a staircase that you can climb.
Sorry, just hit fucking max die for the second time on my HP roll.
Nice.
nice.
I'm a beefy ass fucking sorcerer rogue
For
boy.
now. For now.
Fun now.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
Rolling. Go upstairs. Let's go upstairs.
Okay.
I choose to go upstairs anyways.
What does
Yeah.
everybody else want to do?
I'm gonna go with him, yeah.
Yeah, we got to check that out.
All right, so you climb the stairs. When you reach the top of the stairs, you look into the scattered remains of. You look onto the scattered remains of more of the hobbled machinery. Corpses of metal minions lay strewn across the stone floor. The room still pitch black. The west wall has 2 doors. The back wall, a single door, and to the east of it, a hollow stairwell. The eastern wall has a single open archway.
What do you think, boys? Probably just a lot of enemies in all these rooms.
I don't know.
Just a quick admin note for everyone who's paying attention. In the future, if we have an enemy who's partially frozen or perhaps humiliated by some sort of cutting remark by our friend who's good with words and music, save them for last because they're not as much of a threat.
Okay.
I'll try to remember, but
So
don't
just
tell me how to live my life.
And then I just picked the first door next to me. I'm gonna say the
Chase
east
your
wall.
bliss.
So what do you want to do? Sorry.
Open the door, and the first door come to on the west.
Okay, so you
Peek
open. Let's see. All right, so you
Gonna roll
open.
something for it.
You open the door. It's an empty room with old pictures of noblemen and women that you do not recognize.
All right, nothing here. Maybe something
Yeah.
for you, fancy pants.
I will roll a history check to see if I recognize. Well, actually, I have the noble feat, so I should be able to recognize him.
You know these to be. You don't remember their names, but you do recognize these as noblemen of the town of Yori from long ago.
The town of Yuri?
What's the capital city of Orenthal?
Oh. Because I thought Yuri was a person.
Yori is so that person is an ambassador of Yori, the capital
I
city.
see. Not an ambassador of an individual Yori, ambassador of the capital
the
city
capital
of Yori,
city.
which is
Yeah.
in the country of Orenthal.
Or it's in the region of Orenthal. Because
Region
you're all
Orenthal.
on the you're all on the primary continent of Goron.
Click notes here and I convey that to the party.
Okay. You guys all know this about those pictures too. Where would you like to go next?
Across the hallway, is there a door? You said.
Across the hallway from there, or across from that door, like if you look across the room, there's an open archway to a hallway.
I'm gonna check the other door in the west wall.
Okay, cool. You open the door to reveal a desk and a wardrobe. Inside the wardrobe, you find a robe. It looks familiar. It looks familiar to you, but you can't quite place where you saw it last. And just so you guys know, in D&D, there are things you can do to figure out that kind of stuff.
I roll an investigation check.
No, not if if the robe looks familiar. Like, what would you do? Like, just like you would do a painting or something like that. It'd be a history check.
Okay, I roll a
so-
history check.
Devin, since you walked in the room, do you want to do that, or do you want let Shane do it?
No, let Shane do it.
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Okay, cool. Let's see. So first of all, you get 75 experience.
Hype.
You remember seeing this robe, a robe of stars and night. In the storybooks of old, this robe resembles the robe of the Runic Wonder, who is one of the mightiest warriors in the arcane war.
That's rather cool.
Am I getting any magic vibes off of it?
You are not.
Okay, I relay that to the party.
Ooh, well, that's cool.
Yes, I am quite the scholar of the arcane wars, and I can tell you that this robe in particular belonged to, well, the legend, I mean, it speaks for himself, the Runic Warrior.
Wonder.
Runic Wonder. The Runic Wonder is emblazoned with stars, quite a find.
Okay, that's really cool. Next room.
I put it on.
Oh god.
Okay, so now you have a dark blue robe with white stars adorning it.
I wear it under my dub coat.
Sure, you're super warm now, even more warm than you were before.
I love it.
Okay, so you go to the next one.
Yep.
Let's see.
I kick in the door and then I go looking for trouble.
You walk into a room. It's full of workbenches and mechanical contraptions in different states of disrepair. As you walk into the room, the door shuts behind you. And Devin, you're first, so do a strength check for me, please.
I say beat boot, beat boot. That is to say, I come in peace. That's a 21.
Yeah, you're super good. So from the ceiling, a large mechanical arm comes down and strikes at you. Roll initiative. I guess we're gonna fight again, since you guys skipped a ton of rounds.
I'm gonna.
We're grinding for XP, man.
I see that. What did you get, Atlas?
I got a 15.
Oh, just 15, 16, 16, 15. Rowan?
I have a 14.
14. And
I
Crystal.
rolled a gentleman's critical fail.
So last of this, all I have to do is backspace for you. Okay, and now I need to roll for my super cool.
Is it one big enemy?
Ceiling arm. Yeah, it's just one big ceiling arm. Oh, hey, you know what? He rolled a critical fail too, so
My dex modifier is a 3.
his is a 1. So, boop. All right, so big giant mechanical arm on the ceiling. What do you want to do, Atlas?
I'm guessing you won't let me be in rage mode still.
No, a minute has passed from the last
Oh.
fight. You have investigated several rooms.
So is it just an arm that's hanging down that tried to get us, or what?
It's like a mechanical arm from the ceiling that's moving. It's literally one big arm.
I don't want to
Why
say
don't
lose
just-
your life, but maybe hit it with
just-
your axe.
Just attack it, just straight up damage. Oh, that's a 19. Was whatever. That's before.
Yeah,
I'm
that
assuming
hits.
I hit. Not that great damage for it's 7 total.
I mean, still level 1. Okay, so you take your axe as it comes down. You with quick reflexes, you strike at its clamping arm or the clamping hand that's coming at you, and take some chunks out of the metal. And it recoils a little bit, but other than that, it seems okay. Next in the lineup is Rowan.
Well, I'm gonna take a swing at it with the rapier.
Okay, so you're gonna run up next to Atlas. and
It's
swing it.
It's 22.
Okay, that hits.
7.
Yeah, you guys are making quick work. So as it recoils, you get another piece of its metal with your rapier.
That's all I got this time.
Kristoff.
I'm gonna hit him with that frostbite.
Okay. He has to do his Constitution check, right?
Correct.
Okay. Well, a 9 does not cover.
Nope. So he gonna soak up good old 2 damage and have disadvantage on this attack.
Okay. He's actually going to take an action. He's going to pick up or attempt to pick up Rowan. And so you need to do a strength saving throw to resist being picked up by this guy.
Well, that is a solid 5.
Okay, so the clamping arm comes down and it picks you up and throws you against the back of the room, and you're going to take some hours. You're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage.
Wow.
And it's not Neo's turn yet, it's Atlas's turn.
Yes.
What would you like to
do? Same old thing. Just attack a Roo.
Okay.
Nope, that's not gonna hit.
Is it a 1?
No, it's
Okay. Cool. No,
it's a
just check.
8.
Okay, so,
yeah.
yeah, you go to swing and it's too busy throwing Rowan across the room. for you to like catch it. Rowan, you're like leaning against this wall, hurting something fierce. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna charge it again.
Okay, so you run at it and go to attack. Go ahead.
It's 23.
That's still a hit.
And it does 8 damage this time.
So you run up and you leap into the air and stab this arm with your rapier, and it starts to like really show some signs of wear as you do all of those owies.
And then I will healing word myself.
Okay.
was
Christoph,
very
what would you like to do?
I'm gonna hit with the Ray of Frost.
Okay.
That is an 18 to hit.
It hits.
8 damage.
Whoa!
Max
That's-
die.
That's quite a bit of damage. So you hit it, and it's like starts to frost over, and it is not feeling super great. It's really starting to shake as it swings from side to side of the room.
It's also important to note that its movement speed is reduced by half.
Oh,
I know
yes.
it's mounted to
Thank
the
God.
wall, the ceiling, but
It's going to reach out and attack you since you just frozen it. Now, Ray of Frost, is that a one turn or is it just on the next attack it makes?
oh, Frostbite, it was on the next attack it makes.
Okay, so it's still got disadvantage. Because the other thing wasn't an attack; it was like an action.
It was like a grapple,
Because it
yeah.
forced it forced a check. That's not an attack
Right.
to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
One of them was a 20.
Yes, it was.
The other one's a 1.
No, the other one still hits.
You don't know my life.
I think a 19 tracks.
Yeah, it does.
I have a 20 and another number that I won't give away my hit modifier with, but I was like, oh my god, that was okay. So you're gonna take some owies. Okay, that's owies. So you're gonna take 9 piercing damage. So angry, it comes down and the grappling arm opens up and a piercing blade comes out of the palm of this grappling arm to strike you. Atlas.
Attack!
Okay.
Recklessly.
Oh. Taunting him. Okay.
That's a 16.
That hits.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Whoa! You hit this thing and it's starting to show like mechanical pieces, and you're seeing tears in the way it moves. It's moving very like loosely now. It's not feeling great at all. It's beginning to sway wildly. Rowan.
It's worked so far. Try to poke.
That's true.
Poke, poke.
You want to
17.
dance? Because
That
I want
hits.
to poker.
That hit.
Whoa.
It's a 6.
Okay. So you stab it, and now it's kind of like dragging across the floor as it moves. And Kristoff.
I mean, let's see if a Ray of Frost can put this baby to bed. Well, that's 22.
Yeah, that hits. We'll say it hits.
We'll say it's Wednesday.
Really messed
That's 6 damage.
Yeah, so you hit it with Ray of Frost and it explodes at the joint and stops working. Good job, you guys beat the mechanical arm.
You solved my mechanical arm puzzle.
That's true,
Yeah.
and you each collect a king's ransom of experience. You each collect 300 experience.
Nice.
What up?
You guys are doing some good things. As you do that, something happens. What happens?
A thing.
Well, yeah, hold on, I have a map. As you do that, a chest protrudes from the wall.
I open it.
No.
You do that. It's a mimic. You die. No, hold on. I'm
beat him.
gonna have to roll some treasure for you. So you're gonna get. Oh man, you could probably get fucking rich off this. You're going to get 450 gold. You get 4 gems that are worth 50 gold apiece. And then I have to roll one time on the magic item table. Hey! Oh wait, did I roll the wrong die? Shit, you might get lucky. Yep, I did. I gotta roll it again. You're gonna roll 3 times on magic table item A. So I'm going to find magic table item A, because of course it can't all be next to each other. That would be dumb. Alright, so the first thing, you collect a potion of healing, and then you collect another potion of healing. No, something's wrong there. Okay, and then you get, oh Jesus, Devin, literally 1 away from a bag of holding.
No.
1 away. Yep.
That's a bag of you lose everything.
Instead, you get a potion of greater healing.
What is this? The potion of healing is.
Potion of healing. I have that in my notes. Potion of healing is it's like 2d4 or something like. All right. Potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2 hit points, and it's a red liquid.
Okay.
Potion of greater healing.
2d6 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4 hit points.
Awesome. First thing I'll do is turn around and give each one of these guys one of the gems.
Oh, you're a gem.
So, couldn't do without you, boys.
Yeah.
Share and share
also-
alike, that's what I always say.
But that keeps me. So I have 2 of them.
Did you buy one in the last session?
We're talking about the gyms.
Oh,
The
the gems.
gems.
Sorry, I
Yeah,
thought you
yeah,
meant the
yeah.
potions. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Well, seeing from experience who's been taking the most owies, I should suggest that you there, Atlas, take the bigger healing potion.
Hmm.
Oh, well, I wasn't gonna give you one of these.
Oh,
I will of course use it. Give it to you later if you need it, but.
I've still got one from the last adventure. I'm pretty.
Yeah,
I do as well.
I'm what they call a beef wizard.
All I heard was beef.
I'm very tough.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should find out who is making these things tick. Literally.
I believe it's clockwork gears, but
Or some magic user.
hold on a
like
second.
yourself.
I lick my finger and I hold it to there like I'm checking the wind. Nope, mechanical, not magic.
Hmm. Is there one more door on the east wall?
There was
Or
a
is it just our-
hallway. Yeah, there was a hallway.
Yeah, let's check that. Let's walk down that hallway.
Okay, so you guys walk down the hallway and let's see.
I walk down the hallway checking for traps.
Yeah, sure. Roll a perception check.
That's critical one again.
You do not see
Stumble
any traps.
into tripwire.
You do not see it. And there were no traps, but you rolled a 1, so you keep like bumping around to the wall. Like you're looking for traps. Like, I'll trigger it, boys! Beef wizard!
Don't worry.
Okay,
Beef
so
wizard?
let's see.
I'm like taking like panels up from the fucking like the ceiling. I'm taking,
You
like,
walk
looking at
down-
ceiling tiles.
You walk down the long hall. At the end of the hall, the room opens up. In the center of the room sits a chest covered in metal and leather. It looks similar to the corpses of Tinker Toys you've seen already. On the lid of the chest, you see the text. That says
Riddle.
Chinsky's
Puzzle?
Bot's chest. And,
Shut up.
Punch
Just Archie, shut up.
Yeah.
Konstantinsky.
You also
You're the
see.
best.
You also see on the lid of the chest 3 tumbler wheels sitting in the position 999.
No.
It says Chinsky's best.
Chinsky's bot's chest. And if you
Chinsky's
have been looking at
bots.
any of the other ones, the other mechanical bots, you would have seen that they're all labeled Chinsky's bots.
Let me go check Chinsky's profile and see if she's put up any
I'm
numbers
looking for
lately.
clues right now on Instagram.
Let
like,
me
this
just
is
go
the
look at
clever
the how many followers does he have? How many likes does the most recent picture have? Like,
I'm seriously in that wheelhouse right now. Tell me right now if I'm wrong.
did Chinsky do any DMs to the? No, you're all looking on Instagram and there's no clues there.
Okay, I want to move the wheels to 4,
Okay.
1, and 0.
4, 1, and 0. Okay. Okay. Okay.
That's
Cool.
exactly it. You nailed it.
So when
got it in
when
one.
you move the wheels to 4, 1, and 0, you take 1 electric damage or 1 thunder damage.
Ah,
Feel the thunder. Feel the thunder.
Just out of curiosity, why 410?
because there were 4 bots, and then 1 bot, and then no bot.
I mean, you didn't check all the rooms either, but
Oh.
you guys just blew through the first floor.
I go back and check the rooms.
I know you guys were like, 2nd floor. Let's check these rooms, and I was like, okay, cool.
Wait. I go outside and I count the spokes on the cogs that make up the 3 levels.
Okay. So
There's a lot.
well, so the bottom one has 5 and the top one has 4, but it's only the first floor and the top floor that have cogs on them.
I come back and I put it in 504.
You put in 504 and you take 1 thunder damage.
I might have guessed. I might have guessed, but I felt good.
I do not touch that box because I don't know the code.
That box looks like it has owies. I won't be touching it.
We should go back and look maybe for this code.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys
I go back to the room with the arm robot.
You do that. You go into that room.
I examine the arm robot for any numbers.
Yeah, you see a serial number on it, and it's like 004444372.
Oh gosh.
Word, got it. I go back to the room with the paintings of nobles.
Okay.
Is there maybe something about their order of succession?
What
I
about
look-
the first floor? You said so bad. We'll go back to the first floor.
I go back to the first floor.
Okay.
Yes, we
Alright,
all
cool.
go to the first floor.
Let me read the first floor again. Alright. I'll just read the part that matters. The back wall reveals a staircase leading up. To the east of it is a door. On the eastern wall, 2 doors, and on the western wall, 2 doors.
Go in the first eastern door.
First eastern door.
Roll initiative.
No. Okay. So in the first eastern door, you walk into the room, and you can tell that you can tell by the dust on the floor. Do a perception check. Let's start with that.
20.
You can tell by the dust on the floor that this used to be a sitting room, but the furniture that once occupied this space no longer does. But there's 2 levels of like dust, right? Like clearly it was really dusty, and then somebody moved the furniture, and so now there's another layer of dust.
I look under the furniture.
There's no furniture in the room. It's an empty room.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody has
moving it out.
removed all the furniture. Yep.
And nothing here. Next room.
The room
To the east.
Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you go into the next room. This room is very similar to the last one. Also a sitting room with all of its furniture that has been removed. And this one has a fireplace at the back that's decorative in nature. It doesn't actually lead up to anywhere.
I reach up on the inside of the fireplace and press the hidden lever.
As you do that, you take Okay, you get up there and there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Leave this room and go to the first west room.
Okay. The first
Past
west
the
room.
stairs, I guess.
Yeah, hold on. I'm having backtracking through notes because.
Bullied ahead.
Yep, that's okay. Nope, that's that one.
Like the rogues we are.
Okay. All right. When you open the door, you hear a loud mechanical click. Roll a dex saving throw for me, please.
See something here real quick. I think it's. Yeah. Oh gosh, it's a 3.
Okay. You're gonna take 4 slashing damage as a robot leaps out, blades whirling. As it crashes to the ground behind you, it lands with a thud. The dull drum of its metal heart ceases to make audible beats.
Oh, it's dead then? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's super dead.
I give it a kick.
You kick it.
Pretty sure.
It's still dead.
So nothing else in this room though of note other than like other...
So when you go into this room, there's mops and cleaning supplies. This is the janitor's closet.
So glad we came back to the first one.
There's more rooms.
Alright, next room over.
I want a mop. I want to grab a mop.
Okay,
Okay, so you've got 1 mop and 20 shovels.
Yeah. Okay.
I see what you're angling for.
Let's see. This room is full of old furniture. It's full of chairs and desks and decorative coffee tables piled high as if done without thought or care.
I put him back in the sitting room.
You do? Okay. You go put them in there. Do you really want to do that?
I mean, kind of, but not right now. Later.
Okay. All right.
I was gonna be like, if you do, I'll use the mop to clean the floor first.
Oh, that's
really
really
nice.
The owner goes, "You can have the iris. This place is spotless."
There's one more room here, right?
I'm gonna go talk to Door.
Okay. You go talk to the door.
Door friend.
Theodore.
Theodore. I know Alvin and Simon left you long ago, but my question is, does anyone live here?
The Tinkerer lives here.
Do they?
No, the Tinkerer, he does.
Lives here.
Oh, quite so.
All right. Is he home?
He's always home.
Is he the house?
I bet he would love to be the house, but he's not.
Are you the Tinkerer?
I wish.
All right.
What's the
bye
code of
then.
that treasure chest
Yeah,
upstairs?
what's the code of the treasure?
Have you tried 1, 2, 3?
No.
I have not, but if I do, would that be correct?
That's what I would try.
What makes you make that suggestion?
You asked what the code was.
I'm a door.
I'm a door.
Guys, stop fucking around with that knob and get up.
You're adorable. Let's go try out this.
No, don't
See,
do that.
you have another room if you want to look on the first floor.
That's might as well.
Okay, so you guys go to
And in
the.
this room, you see a large poster that says "Code to Safe."
So Devin, you open up this door. I need you to do a strength check because as you start to open the door, there's a loud metal click.
Yeah, it's a 6. It's a 9 total.
Strength.
We're
That's not
accosted
good.
by 2 grabby, gropey arms.
No. So an explosion roars out from the room, and you are unable to keep the door held tight shut. So everybody is going to take.
Whoa! I don't get a dex save or nothing.
Nope. Because it fills the hallway. It was his job to save everybody. Everybody takes 6 piercing damage.
But I have uncanny dodge.
If he would have, I don't. Yeah. What? I go ahead.
That would be very uncanny.
I don't yet.
Yeah. So it it was a lower DC and he still didn't make it. All he had to do was keep the door shut. So so you all take 6 piercing damage. So when you go into the room, you find a quite covered in shrapnel chest.
opens the chest.
You want to open it, Devin?
Very carefully.
No, wait. No, I open it with mage hand.
Okay.
Safe distance.
Okay. It opens freely.
I pick the stuff up out of it with mage hand from a distance.
What is mage? I would. Let's see. I don't. How much does a gold piece weigh, Shane?
Not that much.
Not that much. How many would 25 of them weigh? Would mage hand pick that up?
25.
I think it wouldn't weigh 5 pounds.
I don't
No.
know. It depends on how thick the gold coins are, I guess. But yeah, I think you pick up 25 gold.
I imagine
coins.
them like quarters.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like old, like Scrooge McDuck gold coins.
Yes.
But that's in my head.
But
So-
then again, even that, like you carry around spending cash, right? So you carry like 50 gold. It wouldn't weigh 10 pounds weighing.
I kind of love that idea, right? Old ladies. Oh gosh.
Gold's like a very soft. Like
So you pick up 25 gold pieces from the chest.
I did bad at math. 3 ways. Here you go, guys.
I'll make
I'll take
you-
8. You can keep the spare one.
All right, dope.
There you go. So 8, 8, 9. That's the extent of this room.
And that's all the rooms. We've been in all the rooms.
On the first floor. Yep. Well, and the second floor actually. Yep.
I go to the chest and I put in 1, 2, 3.
You take 1 thunder damage.
Okay, cool.
Yes! I investigate the entire house.
I want to put in 401.
401. You take 1 thunder damage.
Damn it.
I put in 999 and try to open it.
You,
That
yeah, you
was
take
it.
0 thunder damage. I wasn't prepared for that eventuality, but it doesn't open.
Well, I thought you meant like.
God,
the
that would
code
have
is
been funny if
there.
it was unlocked the whole time. I should have thought of that.
And it says Chinsky's bot chest.
Yes.
Eight 807.
You take 1 thunder damage. Will you
You're
roll a
almost dead now, right?
Constitution check for me, please?
Oh gosh.
And a constitution check?
Yes, please.
Is it Chinsky, like Chinsky
19.
apostrophe S?
You're good. Yes.
Eight. 3. This is what you just did?
No.
5. 8, 3, 5.
You take 1 thunder damage. Roll a Constitution check for me, please. He goes, I want to talk. Buckle, let me roll.
It is a 15.
Roll a D4 for me, please.
It is a 2.
Go ahead for the next hour. Reduce your dexterity by 2, please.
Oof.
No, I'm just gonna take a nap.
Okay.
I'm taking a short rest
You
right
guys
now for
can
1
take a
hour.
short rest if you want.
Short rest and I'll play a ditty.
Sweet.
There you guys go. I mean, there's more to this tower too.
I believe you. Yeah, cool.
Is there's one more floor?
Yeah. There's 2 more floors.
Oh, let's hit up the 3rd floor.
Is everybody in agreement with that?
Oh yeah, I forget there's 4 floors.
Yep.
Yes.
Let's see. All right. You walk up a flight of stairs and find a landing. You take from that landing, you take another flight of stairs up to a vacant floor. A large bed sits in the center of the room, the daylight pouring through the cracks of the balcony doors. A large open corridor at the back of the room. On the eastern wall, a smaller open corridor.
Smaller corridor.
Okay. Let's see. You walk down the hall to find a table with a painting mounted on the wall at the end. You see a painting of a man in a robe and one hand up high in the air with blue lightning bolts pouring forth from it.
I lift my hand. I'm wearing the robe. I lift my hand to do the same thing.
You look super cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Is there a name on it?
No, there's not, but you can try and figure that out.
Is he a noble?
Nope.
History
They're
check.
they're all history check. You got it, Devin.
Is it
No, I don't.
Chinsky?
It's a 4.
You do not know.
Mine's a 19.
You recognize this as one of the arcanists from the Arcane Wars.
Ah, yes. Once again, the Arcane Wars. This is one of many arcanists.
You can have 25 experience.
I do believe his name was Stephen the Goldfish or something.
Oh, yes. Quite the lore. Okay, cool.
Go back to the other corridor.
Okay, cool. You walk up a large staircase, and you hit this landing and see a large open room. Much larger than you would have expected, considering. You set your eyes on a gargantuanly sized contraption. Metal plates and whirring gizmos take shape of a large two-legged mechanical device. The mechanical giant resembles a golem. Exposed framework shows leather straps surrounded by steel rods in the arms. The leather straps bending as the two-legged wonder steps forward towards you. A squeaky voice calls out, "Who do you think you are?"
I am Christoph Shindo.
Thanks for listening to another great episode of the Lawful Stupid podcast. We feel like we're getting better with every episode, as well as we're just having a blast doing it, which I think is the most important portion. And we're going to start recording new episodes. These have been backlogged, especially with the holidays. We kind of wanted to just chill out, because holidays are crazy anyways. We all have families and everything we have to deal with. But we wanted to say thanks for listening, and it's gonna be a great 2018.